Hey everyone! Alright, come on in. I am just getting the video here set up. Give me a quick second. Awesome. Make sure you guys can see everything really good. Awesome. Okay, fast cash strategies. Come on in and just say hi in the comments. We're going to talk about fast cash strategies today. I'm going to just share a process with you that I use to make sure you guys can see this good, to funnel cash into my business. Kind of share what this is, and then I'll give you some steps on how to do it. So basically you can take this and go today and create fast cash in your business. Okay, let me just try to move my screen here just a little. I want to make sure you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, looks good. Awesome, okay. So just say hi in the comments. I'm going to go over to the whiteboard and share these strategies with you. Okay, so I want to talk about, I only have a little bit of time. I'm getting ready to go do my 3 miles today, but if you watched this week's radio show, then you know that we talked about 7 days to your first or your next client. So on the radio show, basically what I was sharing is some fast cash strategies, like how you can create fast income into your business. So what I love about this is, you know, every month for me, my income goals are different. So some months I'm happy with 10,000. A couple months ago, I needed 40,000, and you know, just each month might vary, just depending on what your goals are. So if you have been following me and you've been watching the videos, you know that creating your 30-day goals is really crucial because it's going to lay out the foundation for all the activities you need to do to bring that money in. So for me, typically my 30 days changes in terms of my income goal. And so sometimes we'll map out, my team and I will map out the goals for the 30 days, what needs to happen and take place. And then there's some times where we need an injection, right? Like I need a cash injection. And it's where basically it's exactly what it sounds like. It's an injection of cash really fast into your business, usually for something specific, right? So like a few months back when my son had to have emergency eye surgery, I needed to create an additional $10,000, and I had 30 days to do it or my son was going to go blind. I was in the middle of a launch. My team and I had already planned out the 30 days. We had already had everything mapped out. This came out of nowhere. And so very quickly, I needed to come up with that $10,000. And so I knew that I could create it. I wasn't really concerned because I already knew some strategies to do that. And one of them was fast cash strategy. It's a cash injection into your business. And so what you'll do is you'll look at ways that you can offer something to people that is a no-brainer price that's just easy to say yes to, but it provides immense value. And it's something where it's not a ton of your time. That's the whole purpose of this, is it's fast. Like fast cash comes in, you deliver quick, it's a done deal, that type of strategy. But it brings extra cash in the business. So there's months now where I say, you know what, I need an extra $2,000 this month for this, or I'm looking to bring in an extra $5,000 because I need this. When that happens, or sometimes when we're launching, all of our focus is on the launch, this upcoming program we're trying to fill. And so during the launch, we need cash injections because we have extra expenses that come up during that time. We need to pull in additional team members. You know, if we're running Facebook ads, then that's an additional expense that I don't usually have on an ongoing basis. If something we're doing in the launch isn't working and we need to expand or broaden our options, we may need more cash. And so instead of going to my savings or pulling it out of my pocket, or having to sacrifice something else, I look at fast cash strategies and I just bring in additional income. So I want to share with you, and I kind of went in depth on this topic on my radio show on Monday. Hop on my list if you are not. You'll get the recording for that, and we went a little more in depth. But here's the thing. I'm going to give you the steps of how to start this process. I'm not going to actually go into everything in depth because it would take me a while to do that. If this is something that is, of interest to you and you want to create fast cash injections, then hop in the FFE program, because at week 1, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to actually create your fast cash injection offer, and we're going to launch it, okay? But let me just make sure everyone can see okay. Hi, Natasha. Okay, just say hi, guys, in the comments. Okay, so I like to call it, so it's an injection, is what it is, into your business of cash. Okay, that's pretty much what this is. So the reason I'm saying that is because this strategy I'm going to share with you is not your main source of income. You're not going to take this strategy and this is going to be like the main stream of income. It's going to be something that you do every day, all day. That's not what this is. You should have your main offers, okay? If you're in the FFE program and you don't have those, we'll create them. But you should have your main offer. And then after your main offer, outside of that, additionally, this is something you can do to bring in extra money. Or what I like to do, and we're going to do this in the FFE program, is while we're building out your offers, your funnels, your content creation, your message, while we're doing surveying and market research and setting up your sales page and your opt-ins, and while we're doing all of that in the FFE program, week 1 we're creating this, because you need to bring money in your business today, right? So we can't wait until 3 or 4 weeks into the program for everyone to be making income. So the very first week, we're going to create your cash injection offer and launch it while we're building out your other things, okay? Like your main offers. So this is just a strategy you'll use to bring in that additional income, bring in some extra cash, maybe fund. What I usually do is I'd love to have a cash injection come into my business and fund a passive program offer or fund a launch or something like that. Like instead of taking it from the business, I can do a quick fast cash injection, take that income and put it back into a long-term project. So this is a short-term strategy. I'm just going to put it here, because I want to be really clear, this is a short-term strategy, okay? This is not something that will be your main offer. This is not going to be your bread and butter. This is not going to be the big massive amount of income that you make. This is just something that will come in that you can use to fund those long-term strategies, those bigger main offers. Okay, so there are steps. So the very first step is that you need to survey your audience. You have to survey. That is the first step, because first of all, in order to create a fast cash injection, you need to know what people are needing right now and what they're ready to pay for, okay? And you want to know this before you put something together, because the worst thing you can do is throw something together that you think people want, throw it out there, and then no bites. You just hear crickets. There's no point in wasting your time doing that. I don't even know why you guys would even attempt to just assume that you know what people want from you. The bottom line is if you don't survey people, you do not know what people need, and that is why you're not getting sales. So it takes a few days to a week to get enough data from a survey to create an offer that is sellable. Okay, because that's the whole point. You have to make sure your offers are sellable. It's not enough that people like them. It's not even enough for people to say, oh, I'd sign up if you did that. That happens all the time, and those people very rarely sign up. They're just being supportive. They're being kind. They're being nice, and maybe in the moment it sounds kind of cool. If they're not taking out their credit cards, it's not a sale, right? Okay, so you have to survey, okay? When you survey people, you want to be asking questions that are going to answer your questions. So if you're sitting there saying, what is their biggest challenge right now? Go ask. Because if you guess and assume and then throw this out there and it's not in their words, they're not going to buy. Period. They're not going to buy from you. So the point of surveying is to get the data that you need, right, so that you can understand the psychology, the the reason behind people's thoughts, like what triggers them to buy, what triggers their emotions, what is it that they'll buy, what will they take out their credit card for, what is their biggest challenge, and then once you're done surveying, you take all that data, and now you not only have keywords from their mouths, which is, I mean, there's no other way to do this. You have keywords from their mouths, what their challenges are, what their desires are, you know, their biggest hurdles, their struggles, their objections, like whatever questions you want to ask. But also, so now you can copy paste and use that in all of your messaging. You know you're speaking to people, right? And then also, now you know what solution they need, okay? Because if you're going to create a fast cash injection, it's something that's very quick. So this isn't going to be an offer of like 4 weeks with me, 6 weeks with me, 3 months with me. You know, that's not what a fast cash injection is, hence the word fast cash. It is something that is like quick. So the client comes in, you come in, you deliver, they go. It's fast. So it's a session, it's an intensive, it's something really quickly. It is not something where they're getting a ton of your time. It's not something where you're spending time over, you know, over a period of time together. That's not what this is. That's a program, that's a main offer, that's a different, it's a different funnel. So if you want to do this quickly, you have to absolutely know what their biggest challenge is that they're willing to pay for, so that you can come up with that one solution. And that's what this offer will be. One solution to one problem. You're not going to create a fast cash injection offer that has, you know, 6 solutions in it to 10 different problems. Like that's a program. A fast cash injection is a simple, a couple hours of your time max. You know, if it's an intensive, it might be a little more than that. But again, it's something that's very fast. Like you could do a ton of these in like 30 days, right? That's how quick. So something that is not a time suck for you, something that gives them immense value really quick that they could go run with. And that's ideal. People jump on these when I do them like hotcakes. The reason why is I price them amazing. I give so much value, it's disgusting. And on top of it, they're walking away today, like this, and implementing whatever we did together. So they're getting a solution that day, like the day we get on the phone, instantly. It's not dragged out over days and weeks and months, it's instantly. It's not your whole kit and caboodle either, because you're putting a really good price on this, a no-brainer price. So you're not going to cram it filled with, you know, everything you know how to do. It's one solution to one problem. Survey to find out what that is. Don't skip this step. So then once you create the survey, you have the data, you can see a pattern between the data of what is the challenge and desire that most people are saying. It should be, if you're getting the right people, targeting the right people, you're gonna see a pattern where they're all kind of saying the same thing. And so once you do that, now you can create an offer, right? Create a one solution offer, okay? If they need more, then you bring them into one of your main programs. You do not offer the whole thing in this offer. Just create a one solution offer. It's going to be fast. It's going to be easy for you to do. It's going to be great. They're going to walk away with that instant solution and value. They're probably going to want more from you, and at that point, you can bring them into something else. You got to start here. So it should just be a one solution offer. And this is what will make it really easy for you to market and talk about, because you're focusing on just one thing. Okay? So survey and do that. Now, once you do this, remember, it needs to be a no-brainer price. Okay? There's a couple reasons for this. One, you want people to jump on this. It's a fast cash. If you're putting a huge price on this, then it's going to take you longer to get people in. Here's the thing. Fast cash injections work for brand new entrepreneurs stepping right into the community with nothing to show. That's how great and easy these are. If you up the price too much and you get too crazy with it, you're not going to get these people as fast as you would like. It's going to take you a while. People are not going to invest probably more than, if it's under 300 bucks, that's ideal. If you can get it under 200, even better. But keep it under 300, okay? Because anything over this, people need to speak to you. People have questions, they have objections, they have to think about it. They can come up with a million excuses why they're not going to do it right now. So now, you could go a little higher if you are more established. If you are really well known, you have an active, engaging community, like Facebook group and a list, and you have, like, people are opening your stuff, they're commenting, they're reading. If you have that, you might be able to get away with pricing it a little bit, like maybe under 500 bucks. And you might still be able to get some quick cash. However, I'm speaking to my newbies, right? I'm speaking to those who aren't there yet, who are maybe just getting started, right? Most of you that are joining the FFE program, you're just getting started. Like, you haven't built that momentum and that online visibility yet. So you have to stay under that $300 range, because if you go above this, people are not going to just buy and invest without thinking about it. You don't have time for that. You need a fast cash injection, right? Like today, you need a client today. So with this strategy that I'm showing you, you go do it today. Go do it today, because you can make money today. When I do my fast cash injections, I don't do any creative. I survey and I come up with the offer. I don't create the material. There's nothing. A fast cash injection is not something you create. Okay, so I don't want to see anyone creating sales page, opt-ins, modules. That's not what you're doing. You're not creating anything. You're just coming up with an offer. It's a quick one-off session. Okay, so there's no creating anything. You go and you survey, and then you go post and you create, here's the offer. You invite people to the offer, you give them a pay link, you guys set the call, you get on the phone, you do the work, and you're done. There's no paperwork, there's no sales pages, there's no creation. That's what I love about these so much. Fast cash. It's not fast if you're creating a ton of shit. So keep this really simple. Under 300, under 200 is even better, but keep it under this so that people can say yes fast. The other reason you want to do this is because you don't want to have to get on the phone with people. If you create a cash injection offer and you have to do sales calls, that's because there's a gap somewhere. People are not understanding all of the details. It should be laid out pretty clear. It's a one solution offer. It's pretty fucking simple. It's pretty straight to the point. Because if you have to get on the phone and do sales calls, it's dragging out the process, right? I don't do sales calls for these offers. None. I have a one solution offer. It's priced at this. I have X amount of spots. That's it. If this is you, click the button and buy now. There's no application page. There's no booking discovery code. That's not what this is. Okay? It would not be a fast cash injection if you had to go do all that. So keep it really simple. Easy to say yes to, because then you don't have to get on the phone with people, which is your time. You don't have to get on the phone. They can click one button and buy, book a call with you, and boom, you do the work. And it's just going to make it easier for people to say yes. Okay? So don't complicate this situation. I'm giving you the steps. I'm telling you what they are. Don't complicate this. Don't overthink it and, get all perfectionist on me. It's very simple. I'm laying this out like this is all you're doing. You're not creating anything. So the only thing you need to create in your head is a one solution offer. You're going to be able to do that in a snap of a finger if you survey first. Okay, so don't sit down and be like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think, what would I need to have in place? How would I set it up? You don't need anything in place. Survey, create the one solution offer, get a fucking pay link, put the price on it, and post it. Email your list, put it out on social media. Boom, that's all you're doing. Okay, there's no sales page, there's no opt-ins, there's none of that. Now it's time to market. Market and invite, basically. Okay, now you want to market this offer, you want to invite people, and the thing is, one of the things you want to do is you want to make sure that until you reach your goal, so rather it's $5,000, 1,000 extra bucks, 5 people, like whatever the goal is for your cash injection offer, do it until you reach that goal. So when you're marketing and inviting people, you want everything to lead to this invitation. If you are looking to invite people to a cash injection offer, a one solution offer, when you're marketing, that's going to be the call to action, or you're going to talk about the things, the benefits of it. Basically, everything you do in your business should be around this, because your goal right now is to fill this. So if you do blog posts, then the call to action in the blog post should be this one solution offer. And obviously the content in the blog should make sense and lead to this. If you're putting out social media posts, it should make sense and be relevant to the offer, talk about the benefits, and then the call to action should lead to the pay link for that. Not a sales page or anything, just the pay link for that. Everything you do should be around this one solution offer until you either reach your max people or your income goal. So just focus on this just until you reach your goals. Everything should be about this. So when I do these, my radio show talks about it, my blog posts, my social media posts, my emails to my list, if I'm being interviewed or anything like that, and they ask if I have a special gift or anything, I talk about that. Okay, so that is pretty much all you want to focus on. Now, if you have a main offer, you can talk about that too if you want to promote the both of them. But ideally, you really want to be focusing on this one solution offer so that you can close this fast. Okay, you don't want to be dragging this out beyond like a couple weeks to 30 days max, because it's not fast cash at that point. Okay, I mean, give yourself 30 days, but it's not. I usually sell these out within 7 days. 7 to 8 days, I've either reached a financial goal or the amount of people for the offer, based on how much time I have to do it all. Within 7 days, I sell these out very fast. So once you start to market and invite, you want to remember to create urgency. Now, I have a thing with this. When I create urgency, I'm not a fucking liar. Let me just say that. When I say my cart closes on X date, the cart fucking closes on that date. I cannot be... Listen, I'm not judging. I know there's a lot of people that say, oh, the cart closes on this date. And then like on that date, or the next day, you'll receive an email, hey, we left it open a little bit longer for you. Okay, it's a selling tactic. I get it. I'm not judging. I don't do that. You can choose to do it however you want. If you want to create false urgency, that's fine. It's not what I do, but that's okay if that's what you choose to do. You can tell people, there's only room for 5 people, and then you can let 10 in. You can say, you know, after X date, this offer goes away, and you can extend it if you'd like. It's preference. I'm not judging. I don't care either way. It doesn't make a fucking difference to me. When I create urgency, I mean it. So I have been promoting for 3 weeks now. We've been promoting my FFE program, where we're basically, it's a marketing program. Most of you have heard about it. I mean, we are literally going through creating your cash injection offer, doing the market research, surveys, you're getting templates, worksheets for everything. We're doing your sales pages, you're getting all my templates for that. We're doing discovery calls, sales calls. We're creating all of your offers, your sales funnels. You're getting templates for everything. I mean, the program is ridiculous, right? And right now, we have an early bird. The program itself is $167 a month for 3 months, or $497 for the whole program, which you have access to for life, right? There's 3 bonuses in there, and also on October 27th, the early bird price goes away and it increases. That is my urgency, but it's my fact. Like on October 27th, FFE is going to increase in price. You will not get in at $167 a month at all after that price. The carts close November 7th. Period. You will not receive an email. You will not see a post from me go out that says, oh, we extended it another day or 2 more days. Not going to happen. That is not going to happen. The people that know me in my community, when I put out an offer, they jump fast because they know if I say 5 people or it closes in 3 days, they know that's it. I don't extend it. It is what it is. You can choose to do this however, but you've got to create urgency. If people think they have so much time to sign up for something, then they're going to wait. It's just how we operate. If we think we have time, we're going to procrastinate to that last second. This is why whenever you do like a launch, when that cart's getting ready to close, you'll see a ton of people jump in right at the end. Even, like, they'll skip the early bird price, they'll skip the bonuses, and they'll jump in at the very end because they're procrastinators. You would think they would opt in when they get it at the early bird price, when the bonuses, but it's just not how it normally works. So create your urgency and then either stick to it or do whatever you want to do. But you've got to let people know this is available to this amount of people, or this offer goes away at this date. Like, you've got to create an urgency, or people are going to either procrastinate or not do it. They're just not going to jump on it, and then it won't be fast cash. Okay, so once you create your urgency, you need to start offering in a leveraged way. So what I mean by this is, instead of thinking about, oh my God, I have to do this whole launch, you do not launch a fast cash injection. You kind of launch it out there, but you're not doing a launch. Okay, so you're not putting anything in the back end together other than a pay link, right? So what I mean by offer leveraged, meaning use the resources that you already have first, meaning offer it to current clients, offer it to past clients, offer it to people you've done discovery calls with, offer it to people you've been on the phone with or you've connected with, people that you've talked to, people that are in your Facebook group, people that are on your list. Go to your leveraged things, the stuff you've already put the work in to create. Go there first, and then start going to other Facebook groups, start trying to get more creative about how you can reach out and create different types of posts and all of that. But I can usually send an email to my list and post in my Facebook group, and in 7 days, my offers are sold out. That's because I built amazing relationships and engagement there, so my list and the people in my groups engage pretty good. So I can usually do that. Every now and then I'll throw it out in another group or on my Facebook page, but I can sell a program out between my list and my own group relatively quickly. And again, it depends on the price, it depends on what the offer is, right? I'm not saying you won't have to reach out, but go there first. Okay, you want to start there first because you've already created that. Like, if you have past or current clients, you've already worked with them, they've already invested in you. They like you, they know you, they trust you, they've done it already, like they're more apt to buy from you right away or again and again. But you might have to create something new. So you might not be able, if it's a current client or a past client, they're not going to buy this if it's something they've already done with you, depending on what it is. So you may have to get creative and think of a one solution offer that is new, something you haven't done yet. In the FFE program, we will map out what this will be for you. We'll create your one solution offer. We'll do the proper survey, and then I'll help you come up with the offer if you can't do that yourself. I'll help you get creative, come up with the offer. I'll help you. In the FFE program, we're going to give you a list, a template. And it's going to give you a list of all different types of fast cash injection offers that I've used that have been really successful, so that you have ideas. You could just pick from that list if you can't come up with one. And then also, we'll do the market research. We'll help you come up with that offer. You'll create it. We'll price it. And then we'll talk about the fastest ways to get this out there real quick, to get those coming in fast. And if it has to be something new, we'll create that together. But however, in the first week, we're going to do this because I want you bringing in money to fund any long-term things you have coming up. So if we create a main offer and maybe you need to delegate someone to set up your sales funnel, or maybe you need a copywriter, or maybe you need a VA to come in or tech person to come in and help with something, if that is the case, this is going to bring in that boost of cash for you so you can put some back into the business. This way you're not maxing credit cards out to do what you need to do in the program to get the most results. So I want all of my ladies in the Freedom Focused Entrepreneur to create income right away, right in the first week of the program, so that we don't have broke people stressed out trying to market a main offer. And this is going to boost your confidence and your experience as well, which is going to make it a lot easier for you to price the main offer that we put together for you. Okay, so it all kind of just comes together. So yeah, you'll email your list, you'll do all of that. And then I want you to basically spend your time, what you want to do is spend your time talking about the benefits. So you want to talk, you don't want to be, when you're doing this, you don't want to be pitchy, salesy, that crap that doesn't feel good. So just talk about benefits, solutions, and the urgency. So when you're marketing this offer, this is what you're really focusing on. You don't need to get in detail with all the other stuff. Talk about the benefits of your offer. Talk about the solutions people are going to walk away with. Close it up with the urgency. It's this simple. It's 1, 2, 3. Nothing else, right? Let me see if you guys have questions. Hi, Erica. Hi, Gloria, Natasha, Kimberly. I'm just seeing who's on. Hi, Jennifer. Kathleen, hi. Okay, Jennifer says, I'm thinking, based on what your no-brainer price is, my prices offers in general need to change. I am shocked at how the no-brainer price is. I would have guessed under 30 or 50. Interesting. Let me just see here. Lots to think about. Yeah, Jennifer, so, hi, Sue, Misty. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Hey, ladies. Okay, so, yeah, Jennifer, so, okay, so let me explain. Under 300, under 200, maybe it's hard to understand because you don't have this offer together, but here's the thing, it's going to be valuable. That's the deal. Like, we're not going to create something that, like, so on my thank you page, on my thank you pages, I have a $27 offer. That's where you want to say under $50. Upsells are under $50. This is an offer. This isn't like, you know, a freebie, or this isn't like something that's like, here, go do it yourself. Then you would price it probably like under $100. This is something where you are going to put in your time, right? But it's not going to be a lot of time, but it's going to be immense value. And remember, people are paying for value. So let me give you an example. One of the offers I did a few months back, I did a few, but one of the offers that I did, it was a 90-minute session, a 90-minute planning session, I believe. We did a 90-minute planning session. I have so many cash injection offers I'm trying to remember. I did a few months ago. But one of them was a 90-minute planning session, okay, where we planned out their goals and their action steps. And I priced it at $197 or $297. It was under that 300. And I spent 90 minutes with them. It was quick. It was offered to a very small, I think 5 people. It was offered to just a few people. It was under $300. And they got on the phone with me, and we planned this out together, kind of like a little mini intensive. And they went off and implemented the plan. They had it all planned out with me. Right? We focused on one big goal that they had, and we planned that out, and they went off and they did that. Another thing that I do sometimes is I will offer my 4-hour intensives, which are usually, you're looking more at like almost $3,000 for that. It's a day intensive, 4 to 6 hours or so, give or take. We spend on the phone together, and we're mapping out 30, 60, 90 days, whatever they're interested in, and all the details. And that usually is just under $3,000. But when I was doing a fast cash injection, I brought it down 4 hours max. That's it, 4 hours. It was available to 4 people and $500. They were sold that day, literally. I had people saying, "Is that still available?" I had to shut it down. It's done. I could only do 5 of those that month. That's all I had room for. So I took an offer I already had, and I just minimized it. So I said for 4 hours max, not 5 or 6, 4 hours max. And we'll do up to 2 offers only, which in my regular price, we'll do, 3 or more offers. It just depends on what they have. But I capped it. So it was basically a minier version of my big day intensive, and I priced it a little bit lower. And it got people in quick. And it was less of my time. But it was still immense value, right? I mean, you can't get an intensive with me for less than $2,000, right? So, so you can create something new, or you can use what you have, and if it's a higher price, break it down. Like, how could it be maybe a starter thing, a little more basic for someone maybe just getting started? Like, someone coming into my intensive could not do 8 hours with me. It'd be too much. Like, a brand new entrepreneur could not handle 8-hour day, and they could not handle what goes into it because they're so new, they're not going to be able to go and implement everything we plan out in a 90-day, in a 90-day plan. However, when my 6- and 7-figure women buy an intensive with me and we spend 8 hours, they have team, they have systems. They're going to take that plan that we mapped out for the next 90 days and they're going to go give it to their team and their team's going to implement it. So there's a big difference there. So I knew that the people that were going to come into this offer were more newer people. They could not handle all of that. So I dropped it down to 4 hours and I made it so we were creating a little bit less and we were focused in on 30 days. Not 60, not 90. 30 days, and that made it immense value for those people. So you can, and I also create new stuff. So you could create something new or you can use what you have. If you're going to offer it to current and past clients, then it couldn't be the same thing that they've already invested, right? Let's see. Natasha says she loves it. Let's see. Just watched one of your other videos. Wow, it was good. So is this. Thanks, Sarah. Glad you guys are liking the trainings. Erica says, Ann always over-delivers. Love her. Hi, Debbie. Thanks, Erica. Yeah, I try to give you guys as much as I can. Now, obviously, I can't go into, what would be the survey questions? What questions would you ask? What would the offer be? What should you price it? What would it include? All the details, the marketing, call to actions, create an urgency. I can't go into all of it. You got the steps here. If you want to get into the FFE program, we still have the early bird for 7 more days. You can get in for $497 or $167 a month for 3 months. This is the first week. We're going to be doing market research, so we're going to cover that. And again, you'll get my templates for the questions to ask, where to post them, what to use, how to do it. I know some of you have asked me to do a training on survey. Get in the program. I'm going to give you all my templates. I'm going to give you samples of questions to ask, where to post them, what systems to use to do it, the different strategies I use. We're going to create your one solution offer. We're going to price it. We're going to put the plan together for how you're going to get it out there. We're going to show you how to create urgency. We're going to leverage what you've already created so it's not a lot of time on your part. And this way, in the first week, you're creating income. And that's why on the radio show I said 7 days to your first or next client. Because you should be able to, if you follow this process and you create the right offer, you could reach your goals in 7 days. And like I told you, when I create these in 7 days, it's done. I've reached the financial goal or the amount of people that I want. They sell like hotcakes. But you have to know how to survey and ask the right questions to get the right answers so you can put the right solution together. Because it's got to be one they're going to take their credit card out for. You do not want to survey and then throw something together that no one is going to buy. If you don't ask the right questions, if you don't get the right information and then create an offer that is in total alignment with that is super, super fast and easy for you and the client, then you're not, no matter what you put for a price, you probably won't sell very many, and that just sucks. So in week 1 of FFE, this is what we're doing, or this is one of the things we're doing. We're doing the market research. We're going to create your fast cash offer. We're going to price it for you. You're going to get out and you're going to make money that week. You will be offering this and making money before we hit the second week of the program and we start diving into putting together more of your main offers, your messaging, your ideal client, things like that. This is a great place to start if you are not bringing in clients right now, if you're just getting started, or if you have some clients but you're looking to bring in some extra cash, this is the spot right here. And we do it in week 1, obviously, because I want everyone in the program to be surveying. And we'll use that data as we create your main offer, so it's great. You're going to get this all out of the way in week 1. You're going to create the offer. You're going to bring in some cash. All of my ladies are going to be making some money, feeling confident, feeling good. It's going to make you really want to dive into the rest of the program. There's a lot of reasons behind why we do this in week 1. Any questions? Do you guys have any questions on this? Do you have questions on the FFE program? I can put the link to the program below. There's 7 more days for the early bird pricing. So you have until October 27th to get in at... Hi, Kim. Yeah, Kim's in the program. Daksha's in the program. Erica's in the program. Ladies, hi. I cannot wait to do this with you. Yeah, so you have until October 27th, and then the price is going to go up. So right now it's $167 a month for 3 months, or $497 for the whole program. And we spend 12 weeks together live. Nothing about the program is put together. It is all done live. We're going to create things as we go so everyone gets what they need. Yes, Kim, I can't wait to start either. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. I'm like ready for this to be over. I cannot wait. Okay, Natasha says, what if you put your survey together and it sinks? Any tips to getting people to fill in the survey? I suppose it's in their benefit. So good question. Okay, so Natasha, the thing with the survey, this is why I stress, it's important that you understand the questions that you need to be asking. I can give you generic questions, but it's not going to help you because I don't know you, I don't know your business, I don't know your people, like I don't know enough to tell you. So what you want to do is think about the questions that you have. Like, what do you need to know from your audience to put together a one solution offer? What are the things you would need to know from them to do that? That's where you would have to start. In the FFE program, I'll be able to connect with you. I'll know your business. I'll know your clients. I'll know how you work with people. I'll be able to say, okay, based on this and this, here's some of the questions you should be asking for sure. And then you'll do that. There's a method behind doing surveys, right? Because people need to know, like, why should they fill out your survey, right? And I have a way with people. I have a way with words. So again, in the FFE program, I'm going to give you a list of different questions to ask. I'm going to give you places to post it. I'm going to give you sample messages. I'm going to show you some of mine that have been very effective. But I'm also going to be working with you. So I can actually say, okay, Natasha, here's what your business is. These are the type of clients you have. What type of offers have you offered before, if any? If you've worked with any clients, tell me about that. I will know you and your business and your potential clients enough to help you create really good, effective survey questions and then pitch it in a way where people are happy to answer your survey. I get hundreds of people that fill out my surveys. It's the way that I ask, it's the way I present it, and it speaks to them so specifically because I've done 15 years of research. I know how to do it. You're going to get all of that in the program. So if this is something that you feel, and here's the thing, surveying is not optional. I've been in business 15 years and I've never created an offer without surveying first. The FFE program was not created until I did 4 months of surveys. I did 4 months of surveying everybody. Constantly. I was always doing it. And then my team and I were pulling all that data together, and it took us 9 months to create FFE program because I wanted it to hit everything that my ideal clients were asking for. So I did 4 months of survey, and you don't have to do it that long, but that's just what I was doing. I had 4 months. The program wasn't launched until November. I had plenty of time, and I used that time to survey the shit out of everybody. You cannot run a successful, profitable business without surveying. If you do not survey, then you do not know what people need. You don't know what they need enough that they will pull out their credit card and pay because they want to make something go away. If you don't know what they'll pull their credit card out, like if you can't say, oh, my clients will pay to make this go away, they'll pay to make that go away. If you don't know that, you are going to always be assuming, and so when you create your marketing and your content, it's going to come from your head, not theirs, which means there's going to be a disconnect. They're not going to resonate with your posts. A lot of women that come into my programs have been assuming, and they just say, I think people need this. Oh, I've heard people talk about this, so this is the problem. And then they're like, I don't understand. Nobody's filling out my survey. No one is opting into my stuff. No one's buying my programs. No one's booking calls with me. Because your message is from your own head, and your people do not resonate with that. They don't think about their problems the way you think about their problems. That's the key difference. So surveying has to be done properly in order for you to create an offer that people are going to be like, holy shit, that's me. So when I create an offer, I survey, and then I create an offer. And I don't have to survey as much as I do, but I still do it because things change. But when I create a one solution offer, 7 days max, they are sold like hotcakes. And I usually have a wait list. I usually have people emailing me for weeks after, and is it still available? Is it still available? And I have to say, I'm sorry, next time I open it up, I'll reach out to you. They're sold out. Because when I create an urgency, I'm not lying. Like, I'm telling you the FFE program is going to triple in price after October 27th. I'm not lying about that. It's going to triple in price. I'm saying that November 7th, the cart's closing and no one's getting in again until May or June of next year, 2017. That's the facts. That's what's happening. There's no, like, ifs, ands, or buts about it. So people buy these things fast. But you got to have the right... You got to have the right data to work from. You got to have structure. It's not enough to just ask people questions because people are, yeah, you're welcome. People are not, here's the thing. It's a crowded industry. There's a lot of people swooming in. There's a lot of people with great stuff. There's a lot of people that are coming in with like instant credibility from other leaders and experts and stuff. And they're jumping right in and just hitting the ground running. And it's getting very crowded and noisy, and what that means is that you need to get more unique and more creative in order to stand out and not blend in. And so to stand out, you've got to think outside the box. You've got to get creative. You've got to be consistent. You have to do things the right way. Because once you do all of this and you start building that online credibility, and you start growing your list and your community, and people are buying from you, and your confidence is boosting, this shit gets easier and easier to do, right? And what I'm giving in the FFE program, I'm basically giving new entrepreneurs just coming in, not really established yet. I'm giving you concrete strategies, templates, checklists, support, like whatever you need to literally come in and steal your space, right? Like own your authority in the industry. I'm sharing with you the strategies it's taken me 15 years to finally master myself, where I can reach out to any millionaire probably in the industry. I've worked with David Nagel. I've coached with Suzanne Evans. I've worked for Gina DeVee on her team. I worked on David Nagel's sales team. I've worked for many amazing entrepreneurs in the industry. And I'm connected and affiliated with people like, Amanda Goldman-Petrie, Molly Sapp, Stephanie Nikolish, like people that are fucking killing it. Like they're leaders. They're leading the way. And I did that really before I had a successful business because I know how to present myself, I'm confident, and I get out there and I do it in a certain way, and I'm sharing all of that in the FFE program so you can start doing the same thing, and that's leverage. Once you start doing that, it's leverage. So we spent a whole week on leveraged list building strategies where we talk about networking, you getting connected, getting affiliated with other experts, and you were covering it all in this program. You wouldn't need anything else for the rest of the year. And you'll make money the first week. So, hi, Cindy. Oh, good to see you here. I haven't seen you in here for a while. Okay, hi, Rhonda. Any questions, guys? Any questions on the fast cash? I'm just scrolling up to see if I missed any. Oh, baby Ella's waking up from her nap. Okay, anybody have any questions? So if you want to do the FFE program, I can put the link in the comments after, but just go to annmstrout.com/freedom focused entrepreneur. It's all one word. Okay, there's no space, one word, all lowercase. annmstrout.com/freedom focused entrepreneur. Again, I think we're at about 20-something people, so we have about 5 to 7 spots left. The early bird pricing is done in 7 days, so I would grab that now if that's something you're interested in. Does anyone have, I gotta go do my 3-mile exercise, but does anybody have questions about the fast cash injection offer? And again, in the FFE program, we'll create your offer. If you don't have something yet, we can create that with you. Or I will create it with you. Any questions at all on this? If anyone wants to put the FFE URL at the bottom for me in the comments, annmstrout.com/freedom focused entrepreneur. All lowercase, all one word. If anyone can do that, awesome. I'd love you for that. But I can also put it in there after we do the live stream. That way, if you guys want to check that out, if you have any questions about that, you know, let me know. I don't believe that we're going to have it open until November 7th. That's when the cart closes, but it already looks like we're coming up to fill in the program. So I'm assuming we're going to probably close cart early. But I'm not sure yet. So we'll just have to wait and see. But the early bird price is done in 7 days. So now would be the time, if you want to get in that, this would be the time to do it. Okay. And we'll answer in there. We'll answer your survey questions. I'll give you the templates for that. Nobody has any questions while you have me here? I'll give you guys just a quick second. Anyone who's coming in and joining, you'll have to watch the replay. And you guys can always post your questions in the comments later if you come back, or if you have a question after this ends. I'm happy to come back and check. Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate it. So there's, Cindy just put the URL for the FFE program in the comments. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. Now's the time to get in there if you guys, you know, if you've been watching my videos, like, I'm basically showing you and demonstrating immense value for you, and this is free shit. So just imagine what the paid is, right? But I'm showing you here that, like, this is just a piece of what you're going to get in this program, literally. But you have access to me for 12 weeks because this is a completely live program. My assistant and I have cleared my calendar and I've made myself available to all of you. So basically this is not going to be like, this isn't going to be a program where you guys come in, I give you a shit ton of information, and then you're like all off on your own to figure it out. This program is not like that. So when you come into the program, we meet every week for a live call, and then we meet every week for a live group Q&A, and then we're in the Facebook group. But I take it a step beyond that because I've invested in group programs before, and the thing that I didn't like about them was that you get in there and you get some great information, but you don't know what to do with it, and you're fucking just stuck. So now you feel like, oh, now I just have more information that I don't know what to do with. And what's different about the FFE program is I've cleared my schedule with my assistant for those 12 weeks. And if there's something that you guys need that's not offered in the program, you come to me and tell me and we're going to create it. So that might be an additional training. It might be some of these trainings where I get on the whiteboard and I demonstrate for you. It might be that you need to email me privately about something. Maybe you have to jump on a quick call with me because there's something that you need to get through that you can't do via email, and in order to move forward in the program, you need to get through it. I'm going to get on the phone with you. It's not like any other program out there. No other program out there offers that one-on-one support like that. You get your group calls and you get your training calls in the Facebook group, and that's it. That's not what my program is about because I've done that myself. And here's what I know to be true. We all learn differently. Most of us need some hand-holding. Most of us are going to need additional support outside of the program. And if it means that I make myself available and get on a call with you, if me doing that means that you're going to be able to move forward in the program and you're going to be able to have a breakthrough so that you can get the results of the program, that's my goal. I want every woman in the program that is showing up and doing the work to reach her goals. And I'm going to hand-hold you through this whole program live to make sure that happens. So as long as you're showing up and doing the work, I'm going to give you every fucking thing you need. I brought in additional experts to give you some trainings. I've had my team and I have been working on like beautiful templates and checklists and just so many worksheets for you guys. It's not overwhelming. It's all really great stuff you'll have for life. I've already thought of a few additional whiteboard trainings that I might do for you guys that I think are going to be helpful. And literally clear my calendar. Like, I'm basically all yours for the next 12 weeks. I mean, you're going to get the results that you want in this program. There's no fucking ifs, ands, or buts about it unless you don't show up and do the work. That's it. This program, you're not going to find anyone who's going to give you this amount of her time at $167 a month for 12 weeks. It's not going to happen. So it's definitely, if you're thinking like, oh, I've done group programs before, but you know, the follow-through is missing, or I don't get enough support, like, you got to check out the program because you're going to get, this isn't the same as those programs. It's definitely a different type of program, and I've done this on purpose. Okay, I really hope I can do this. Beatrice, you hope you can do what? Can you elaborate on what you mean by that? Natasha says, Facebook live stream, thank you. First time I've popped by, but will pop by again. And I know what you offer now too. Great passion. Yeah, Natasha, this is what I do. So I'm a marketing strategist. So if marketing and strategy and planning, and also maximizing efforts while minimizing time is something that, you know, is resonating with you, the program might be right for you as well. Here's the thing, that my ideal clients are looking to maximize their results, minimize their time. Yeah, so, yeah, Beatrice, I hope you can sign up. I'm not sure what would be stopping you. Do you have questions? Like, what would come up for you in terms of, like, signing up? I'm happy to support. Does anyone else have any questions about what we talked about here, the fast cash injection or the FFE program? Does anyone have any questions for me? I just really don't want anyone to miss this program if marketing and strategy and planning and time management, again, strategies, and then also for those of you looking to, you know, maximize and leverage your efforts, but not have to work 40, 50 hours a week. You know, if that's you, like this program is going to give you all of that. And again, just the support alone that I'm getting, you know, is just so invaluable. Like I've never seen anyone do this. So, I don't want anyone to miss out on it if this speaks to you. Like literally, I've made the price a no-brainer. You're not going to find anything out there for $167. Good luck. You're not. Because again, you're not just getting the programs, you're getting me for 12 weeks. Okay, Beatrice, okay, the money, though it's a fair price. Yeah, Beatrice, this is underpriced. And it'll never be this price again. So we'll relaunch in either May or June of 2017, and you're going to be looking at $1,000+ to get into this program. It will never be this price again, ever. This is just, this is our introductory price. So we're launching this group program for the first time, and that is why the price is so amazing. It's also geared a lot more towards newer entrepreneurs, and so I wanted to make it very easy. I mean, you know, you could probably sell like 100 pairs of underwear and make like $167. Not really, but you get what I'm saying. Like the price is just ridiculous. I mean, you could sell something, you could, you know, give away something practically and get this kind of money. The money should not be an issue. And here's what I would say. If coming up with $167 is challenging and it's going to stop you from getting the support you need, that's even more why you need this program. Because $167 is nothing at all. If you run a business and you can't afford $167, that is why you need this program. Because nobody should be struggling to come up with $167. My children have that stashed in their like bedrooms. I mean, way more than that. Like, it's very easy to come up with $167. And if you're not, then there's big gaps in your business, right? And I'm not speaking to I'm speaking to everybody. I say this with love. I'm telling you that your business, if you're running an online business, $167 is no brainer. Like you should be able, like I spend that on a family dinner, right? Like me and my kids on every weekend. Like that's nothing to me. And I'm not saying like I get it, but I've been where you guys are. What I'm trying to say is if your business is not creating money where you can invest $167, what I'm saying is you have some huge gaps somewhere in your business because that should not, I mean, you have an expensive hobby at that point. You should definitely be creating at least $1,000 to $2,000 a month, bare minimum, as a new entrepreneur. That should not even be that's non-negotiable. So in this program, you'll be making money right away. Yeah, that's why you need this. Yeah, exactly, Beatrice. You know, creating you know, and that's what we're going to do. Like the first week, we're doing these fast cash injection offers. Because if you're broke, you're going to go out and make money right away, because I need everybody in the program to be creating income, getting the experience, building the confidence, understanding what it takes to make the money. Like this, there's a whole bunch of reasons behind why we start with this and why we focus on this in week 1. And again, it's just really important that you get really used to, like, you create the habit of selling yourself and doing it with confidence and doing it quickly, right? Like right now, you guys should, like, if you knew this strategy that I shared right here, if you knew how to do fast cash injection offers, you know that you could go out today and you could make, probably in the next couple hours, $497 to pay for the whole program. I'm telling every one of you, you could go do that right now. Right now, you could go make the whole program, the cost of the whole program, $497, which is still way underpriced. Every one of you could go do this fast cash injection, and you could create $497 within a couple of hours, come pay for the whole fucking program, have some extra cash in your pocket. You now have the experience, you have the know-how, you have the confidence, you're ready to go. Like, I'm telling you that you can go do this right now. This is not something you need to think about. It's not something you need to create over the next couple hours and the next day. Like, don't overcomplicate this. Go fucking do it right now and make some income today. I have clients who did a session with me. We did a 30-minute session and we created their fast cash offer. This was another one of my fast cash offers I did. And we did a 30-minute session and we created their fast cash offer. And those women walked away that same day. They came back to me and was like, boom, I just landed new clients. Like, oh my God, people bought. Like, I made sales. Like, my very first sales. Like, they were so fucking pumped. And now they know how to do this. Now they know how to, now they have the confidence. Now they know how to market themselves. Like, there's a lot of benefits in doing this, right? It's not just the money that you'll create. It's the experience that you're going to create and learn and have and give. And so, you know, you want these to be valuable. I want everyone in the program that can get in it, like get in the program, because I'm telling you that once you're in the program, creating money, marketing yourself, knowing what strategies to focus on, what to do each day, knowing how to get in front of other leaders and leverage and automate, you know, just creating this income is no longer going to be an issue for you. Like, I've got your back for 12 weeks. That's my promise. And all you need to do is show up and do the work. Show up and do the work. Like, I've made this price so affordable, especially where I'm giving you guys so much of my time. Like, I'm blocking myself out for 12 weeks to be just available for the ladies in the program. Nobody does that, right? And I've literally done that. So, I mean, everyone that shows up is going to get the results like that they want. I will handhold you through it. If there's a problem and you're stuck and something's not working, we're going to fix it. Like, that's how available I'm going to be for you. I don't want anyone to miss out on this offer on this program if it's something that's resonating with you. If you have questions, you got to reach out to me. Let me know. Is anyone interested in... I mean, I don't know if you guys are interested, but is anyone interested in, does anyone need or want ideas on how to borrow, or tap into money, like quickly for the program? Does anyone have would you guys want me to share that? Like some ideas maybe, where you could like create the money basically? Just give me a yes or no. If you guys are not, that's fine. I'm going to go, but you know, I don't want money. I've already priced this so affordable for you guys. I don't want money to be the reason that you're not getting what you need. That's just crazy to me. As women, we just need to take a bigger stand for ourselves and have more confidence in our abilities to get out there and make amazing shit happen. And money should not be holding us back from doing that, ever. Anybody else? Beatrice says sure. Anybody else want just some ideas? Yes, have offered to need to make it. Yeah, Cindy, if you have an offer, honey, get it out there. Get it out there. Don't wait on this. Okay, let me just share a couple with you guys, okay? I'll just do this real quick. I'll share a couple things with you guys. I'm just going to share I'll share a few ideas of what I do, I'll just share a couple things. So when my son had to have emergency eye surgery, I'll just say where or how to create money, okay? So when my son had to have emergency eye surgery, I shared with you guys, stay with me here for a minute, I shared with you guys that it came out of nowhere. Like, my son just came home, and he said, Ma, I can't see good. And we took him to his eye doctor right away, and we found out after a couple of tests that he had a rare disease called keratoconus. So keratoconus is basically like, it degenerates your eye. So what happens is it eats away at your cornea until you can't see, you're blind. Now the thing with keratoconus is that you can stop the progression, but you can't fix the damage it's done, okay? So the doctor told us we need to do his eye surgeries, both of his eyes. Keratoconus is in both eyes. And he said we have to do both eyes. So, in order to do, because here's what's going to happen. If we don't stop the disease, he's going to go blind. And I said, oh my gosh, like, can we repair any of his vision? Not at this time. Okay, well, I don't want it to get worse than what it is. I said, how long do we have? And they said, you have 30 days. You got to get him in 30 days. I said, okay, can we book the appointment? Well, here's the other thing. We don't do it in the U.S. Well, where do we go? And he said, you got to go to Canada. Okay, who do I call? So he gave me the number. I go home and I call. The lady says, sure, we can book him in 2 weeks. I said, okay. And she said, I said, what do you take for insurance? Can we pay now? Like, what do we do? We don't do insurance. I said, how do we pay? It's got to be cash. Okay, so we had to come up with the cash, $10,000 for both eyes, cash for passports, which we didn't have, cash for hotel and flight, okay? So well over 10 grand, and we had 2 weeks. 30 days, but the appointment was in 2 weeks. So not only that, but to just add to it, I was in the middle of a 5-day launch, 5-day challenge, Facebook group challenge launch. Some of you were in it, so you know what I'm talking about. I shared my story, and I shared all of this. And I did the launch while my son was actually in surgery. And I shared that with the women that were in the group. We also were in the middle of buying this house right here that we have now. This is our second home, and we had a lot of money tied up in this. So originally, first I said, well, we can take that money and get rid of it. Just forget about the house. We don't have to do it. We'll just forget about the house, and we'll go ahead and put that towards the eye surgery. And so, of course, my son looked at me and he started crying. He's like, I really want the house, Mom. You told me we live an and life, meaning we could get my eye surgery and keep the house. So that was a big slap in the face. And he's right. I do believe that we can do that. So I had to go to the drawing board and say, where are we going to come up with this money? So this is what I did. I wrote a list. Where can I come up with the money? I'll give you a few of the ways. Okay. 1, a PayPal loan. Okay? For those of you who do not know, if you use PayPal, they have I think it's called, oh no, it's PayPal Working Capital, I think. I think it's called PayPal Working Capital. PayPal Working Capital. And I was able to borrow a couple $1,000s from them. Here's the thing with PayPal Working Capital. Let me just make sure you guys are still with me. All right. Cool. Okay, stay with me here. PayPal Working Capital. If you use PayPal, so here's how it works. If you go to their site and you apply for the loan, it takes about 5 minutes. They do not check your credit. That's not how this works. PayPal bases whether they approve you or not, they base it on your history with them. And I can't tell you what it is because the guy told me there's about 4,000 to 5,000 algorithms that decide. So there's all kinds of stuff that we have no control over. But anyway, if you get approved, it'll tell you how much. And all you have is, you don't pay back by like certain days or certain amount each month. They just take a percentage which you get to choose when you get approved for a certain amount. It'll give you options for percentages. They take a percentage of each payment that comes in, whenever it comes in. There's no late fees, there's no credit checks. Like, just go check it out, okay? Okay, anyway, I did that, okay? The other thing I did was I borrowed, well, I'll just say I borrowed. I borrowed from my son's grandmother. When we told her about his eye disease, she was like, oh my gosh, I want to pay for one eye. And she didn't want the money back for that. She wanted to do that as a grandmother. So I borrowed. Didn't feel good. Not ideal, right? Obviously. But it was a non-negotiable for me. My son was not going blind. I look at my business the same way. It feeds my family. It funds everything. It allows me to help all of you. My business is non-negotiable. If you look at your business as optional, you'll never do anything to move your business forward. If you get up and you look at your business like you do feeding your kids every day, or if one of your kids was going to die or some disease and you had to come up with the money, if you look at your business the same way, this shit shows up for you easy. And that's why I only allow committed people into my FFE program, because if you're not committed to your business, why do it? Like, I can't be more committed to it than you are, right? So, credit cards, like them or not, I guess we all have our own preferences. I love credit cards. I have done amazing things in my business and life because of credit cards. And you know what? When you're confident in your ability to make back the money, you don't worry about it. It's like borrowing the money, you pay it back. It's not a big fucking deal. Build your credit up at the same time. That's how I've been able to buy 2 houses. I started off with credit cards. I had shitty debt years and years ago. I got a credit card. I built my credit up. I've been able to now buy 2 homes. My credit cards take care of shit. They fund things, and then I just pay it back. Not a big fucking deal. Take out a credit card. They have plenty of credit cards for people with bad credit. It's a good way to start building up your credit. The only reason people think bad about that is because either your parents told you it was bad and they conditioned you, or because you don't believe you can pay it back, and that's a mindset problem. Okay? So PayPal borrowed. What else did I do? Oh, I offered my fast cash offers. I offered 5 intensives. I filled them that day at $500, and that gave me the rest of the money that I needed. My clients have done this. They've sold shit that they're just not using anymore, that they don't need anymore, things that are just kind of taking up space. They've sold it. I mean, there you go. I mean, there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways right there you can go get money today. You can go create income today, right now. You can borrow it. You can try to take out the loan. You can get a credit card. You can offer some fast cash offers. You can sell shit, right? Or you can also upsell to current clients. Okay, you can think of a way that you can help them even more and offer them into the next level. Or maybe you'll offer them something you haven't done with them yet that you think will help them, will move them forward a little more. There you go. I mean, seriously, guys, it's this simple. Don't overcomplicate this. It's really this easy. Hi, Charmaine, Anastasia. Thanks for joining. Okay, any questions? The URL to the FFE program. You're welcome, Beatrice. Hopefully one of these will work for you. I would say, if I was to number these, I would say right here, I would say here, I would say this, and then I would probably say sell shit, and then lastly, actually I would say 6, and I would say 5 here. Because I would take out a credit card before I'd ask to borrow. So those are the orders I would do it if it was me, and that's probably the order I did do it, actually. Okay, so the FFE program URL is in the comments above. Cindy posted it there for everybody. I mean, get in the program, guys. You're gonna make money your first week. You know, there's no need to struggle with marketing and strategies and content creation and creating income. It's not that difficult. It's really not. We overcomplicate it. I get it. I used to for years. It doesn't need to be that way. In this program, I mean, I cannot express and stress more how live it is, how much attention you're going to get from me in this program. Like, go up to the URL above and grab your spot if you have not yet. We're getting to the point where the program is almost full, and we don't close the cart till November 7th. You know, and seriously, guys, $167 a month for 3 months, or $497 for the whole program. And you have access to me as if I was your coach for 12 weeks. Something no other program has ever offered. Never ever seen this much. I've been in business 15 years. I've done my own programs. I've invested in hundreds of programs. I see what women are offering right now. And you know what? None of the group programs are offering this much personalized one-on-one support as I am. Beyond the training and what comes with the program. So if you're looking for accountability, if you're looking for support, a handheld experience, you're going to get it in this program along with everything else. Seriously, it's so underpriced, it's almost not even okay. But anyway, like, I made this really easy for you guys. Money should never stop you from doing what you need to do. There's money everywhere. It's in everything. I mean, come on, you guys have access. Get out there, make shit happen, get your butts in the program. I cannot wait to support you. I can't wait to help you make fucking money and impacts in lives. So, like, you are going to be my next success stories. I'm so pumped. The 20 women that are already in the group are fucking badass ladies. I cannot wait for you guys to all come together and just make amazing shit happen for the end of the year. And you're going to have this for life. So you're going to go into 2017 with way more than what you have now, right? Confidence, offers, paying clients, income, funnels, systems, structure. Like, 2017, you're just going to be ready to fucking roll out your offers. Like, you're going to be launching right away. You're not going to be doing what you're doing now with, like, oh, I have no offers. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to sell. How do I survey? Like, how do I put funnels together? You guys are going to have it. I'm going to give you a template for every fucking thing you want a template for. Like, literally, I'm making this really easy for you guys. And you're going to go into 2017 like no fucking buddy's business. And I'm going to make sure of it. Yes, go make ish happen, Charmaine. Absolutely. Get in the program, guys. I'm serious. It's really filling. I mean, the program is going to be full, and I feel like there's several of you who join all my calls. You get so much from this. I know you want in the program. Money's coming up for you. Things are coming up. But seriously, make it happen, because I'm not joking when I tell you, when this cart closes, it's closed. Okay? When the early bird price ends on October 27th, that's it. That's it. Okay, there's no way around it. I'm not extending it. I'm not going to open it back up. Like, it's it. October 27th, the price goes up. Right now is the time to get your butts in there. And get in the Facebook group and join the other amazing women. So I hope this helped you guys. If you're joining now, go back, watch the replay. I talked about fast cash offers. And then I'm just shared here a few tips to create the money so that you can get into the program if that's something you want. The URL is in the comments, so check that out below. Seriously, guys, if this resonates with you, do not wait on this. This is the one thing I'm going to ask you to not procrastinate on. All right, ladies, I love you all. I'm going to see you all soon. Get your butts in FFE, and we will talk soon. Get out there, do your fast cash offers, get into the program, and let's do this. All right, bye, ladies.